Good morning, YouTube. What is going on out there, everybody? Yep, it is almost 6 o'clock. I'm just now leaving. I got up at 1:30 and I sat there for about an hour. I sat to about 3 waiting on my clock and it never did roll over to where I could leave, but I fell back asleep, so yeah, it is what it is. Oh, that's well, them ain't steel wheels. I think say I wouldn't drive a Peterbilt with no damn steel wheels. He's had too much brightener put on them wheels. They look like steel wheels. Anyhow, look at this dude right here set up last night when he parked. It had to take him an hour to get out and set all these damn cones and shit up. Damn. That's another good Landstar, yep. That truck was the shit back in its day. Anywho. Alright, hold on. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. There's another one. That one's all shiny. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. All right. I'm done recording trucks. Anyhow. Yeah, that one that I said is all shiny. Yeah, that he was all stretched out too. He's got the stretch frame and everything. Yeah, buddy. I got to figure out where. I had to go inside there and get some drink. And I took my goodie powders at 2 o'clock this morning, so I'm gonna have to get some more. I thought I was gonna be leaving, and I didn't leave. Yeah, of course. But anyhow, look at this dude. He just parked right here in front of everybody. What the hell with y'all? I'm parking right here. I don't care if y'all got to leave or not. There's one down there towards the end. When we leave out of here, I'm gonna go down there because it's all lit up green. That's pretty sweet. Yep. All right, I'll get back with y'all here in a minute. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, there's one of the new 589s backed up in there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. All lit up and everything. Yep. All right. Now let's get to heaven. This idiot coming by me, trying to come by me on the left side. How'd that work out for you? Oh, wait. We got one more here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Blackjack. Name on that truck. Yep. I don't know which one I like better, the lime green one or that blue one right there. That blue one's pretty sweet. Yeah, hold on. I got to go back to it here one more time. Because I need a thumbnail picture, and that blue one will make a good thumbnail picture. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Yep. All right, I got it now. That's for my thumbnails for my shorts. That blue one, yeah, it would make a good thumbnail on the short. And that's why I went back through and got a picture from the front with the oversized and everything on it. Well, I didn't get a picture, I recorded it again. And yeah, that's how you get your picture, your thumbnail on your shorts. You just scroll through your video and you hit stop, and then that'll be your thumbnail. Anyhow, that's how I do my shorts. Not everybody does their shorts. That's how I do mine. My regular long form videos, y'all know how I get my thumbnails for those. I take pictures throughout the day. But anywho, all right, now it's time to go to work. We got 735 miles to go today to deliver this load. Will I go the whole way? I don't know. I really don't. But we want to proceed that way at a high rate of low speed. Yep. Anywho, all right. Well, it's pretty dark right now, so yeah, I'll get back with y'all here in a bit. Yep. Alrighty then. Yesterday, I noticed my left wrist started hurting me, and it hurt all day yesterday, all the way up to our park last night. I don't know, maybe, I guess that's the one I hold the steering wheel all the time. Maybe I'm getting carpal tunnel in my wrist. I don't know if it's hurting, but I do have a wrist bandage I bought a year or so ago when I fell out the back of the trailer. So I put that on it. Hopefully, I'll just leave that on there for a couple of days and it'll heal up. I don't know. But anywho, yeah, we're moving right along here. Still dark, of course, but yeah. Oh, it's nice out this morning, 67 degrees. Yep. Anywho, alright. Well, we got Christmas lights going up already. Alrighty then. Folks, here I am again. I'm giving this truck stop one more chance. If they ain't got my little pigs this time, I will not stop ever again. Yep. I know last time they got me sick, but I won't be buying nothing like that. If they don't got the little pigs, I'm turning around walking out. That's all there is to it. But we'll see. Here in a second. I need to clean the windshield anyways. Well, no, it defeats the purpose to clean the windshield right now. It's still dark. But anywho. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. All right, here we go. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Yep. Yes, sir. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Yep. All the lights and everything on that sucker. Yes, sir. Yeah, that truck was pretty sweet. Yep. Now we're gonna do a drive through there. Of course. Oh, no, we don't have the little pigs. Or no, he said, we got the little pigs, just not in a blanket. I said, well, then you ain't got what I want. And I turned around and walked out. I don't. Anyhow, and look at this. Yeah. Some kind of special. Yeah, in that big a hurry, you afraid somebody's going to take your spot? No. Look at the Lone Star. Yeah, pretty sweet. Hey, you already overturned it, you jackass. Now what you gonna do? You got to jack it back around. Oh boy. All right, I'll get back with y'all. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Alrighty then, folks. So yeah, we'll stop over there in Halton. That's probably where I'm gonna stop. I need a shower today anyways. We'll stop there and get a shower and get something to eat. Well, hell, I ain't even worried about getting something to eat. I got leftovers from last night. I got some Alfredo and pizza in there left over from last night. I'll stop down the road here in a few minutes and heat that up. Yep. All right. Well, I'll get back with y'all. I don't know what's going on. There's a fool that just come by me with his flashes on, and he's flashing lights at people and trying to get them to move, and he's hauling ass. I don't know where. I don't know if he thinks having his flashes on makes it legal for him to do 100, but it doesn't. Anyhow, yeah. He's cruising right along up here. I don't know. Anywho. Oh. The hazard ain't for hauling ass. But, yeah. I do know one time though, that my wife was pregnant, her water broke, and she decided to take a shower after her water broke before we went to the hospital. And yeah, needless to say, my hazards come on and my foot went to the floor going to the hospital. And by the time, I took her in the emergency room and they took her upstairs, I went back outside to park the car. I went back up to labor and delivery. She done had the baby. I missed it all. Yep. But anyhow, that's beside the point. That's just the one time I recall me ever turning my hazards on and hauling ass down the road. Damn, look at UPS go. I didn't know they could go that fast. Alright. Alright, well, I'll get back with you. Here comes those large cars. I heard his pipes long before he got here. Yeah, he got big 7-8 inch stacks. Can't see them in the dark, but yeah, buddy. Look at all them lights. You don't see a flatbed lit up like that too often. Along the side and the back. Yeah. Hey, folks, we got 22 miles. Yeah, 22 miles to the state line. Yeah. Friday, and hell, it's actually my Friday too, because once I deliver today, I'll be out of hours, so I'm going to have to shut down to a 34, so I actually get to take a weekend day off, which, you know, I prefer to run through the weekend because traffic ain't as bad, but, you know, it is what it is. Yeah. It's all good. Anywho, we still got 635 miles to get there, so, yeah, 9.5 hours. Right now, that's exactly what we have, 9.5 hours. So I can't be bullshitting around nowhere today and twiddling my thumbs and all that BS. I got to be rolling the whole day. I mean, other when I stop and do my 30-minute break. Yeah. Anywho, I was talking to a driver yesterday that drives for DMT, which is also P&S. And y'all know that Montgomery Transport, MTS, they shut down not too long ago with 600 drivers just out the blue. They got a message: deliver your loads and park your trucks, we're done. Well, anyhow, what I'm getting at is P&S, what he knows of, which he works for DMT part of P&S, so at his term where he was at, there was 50 of the Montgomery drivers at that yard doing orientation that day, and he said in a week after that there was 25 more coming, so that's 75 out of the 600, which I'm sure that they'll get more. But and he was telling me that just 2 weeks before that, the owner of Montgomery called everybody. They had some big old meeting at the main yard, and he stood up on top of the trailer and told everybody, we are not selling out, we're not going nowhere, we will not be selling out to P&S. And then 2 weeks later he closes the doors. And he also told me that he took all their 401k, you know, not the money they put in, but the money that the company matches. You know, the company matches whatever money you put into the 401k. Well, he took all that money back out and told them they was building a new terminal in Dallas. That's what he had told them, and then shut the doors. So he basically just told, well, I mean, it was his money, I guess, because they was just matching. I don't know how that 401k shit works. I've never had it, but from what I understand, the company matches whatever you put in. The company matches, or some companies do, some don't. I don't know, but evidently Montgomery took all the money back out. But you know, whether all that's true or not, I don't know. I mean, I mean, that's just a truck driver talking to another truck driver, so I don't know that that's true or not. I just know what I was told. But anywho, if that is the case, that's just wrong. Not like you ain't made enough money. I mean, Montgomery was a big company. Like you ain't got millions sitting in the bank already. But from what another thing I was told, him and his wife was splitting up, and they couldn't come to terms on the separation. That's why they shut the business down. Or they couldn't come to terms in the divorce, so they just shut the business down or whatever. That again, that's just more hearsay. So Yeah. But, yeah, next thing you know, you're going to hear about Swift shut down. You know, these big companies are starting to shut down everywhere. I mean, we're a little small company with 8, 10 trucks, whatever we got, and we still going. These big ones are shutting down. I guess the owners get greedy or something, I don't know. Anywho, yep, I'll get back with y'all. We are 25 miles from the state line now. Oh, look at the sunrise and the clouds over there. Yeah, it's pretty. Well, now it's gone, but yeah. Anywho, we are 8 miles from the state line. Yep, 8 miles. Alright. I'll get back with y'all here in a bit. And that dude right there, he's cruising. Anywho, alright. There it is. See the redness in the sky? Yeah. I want to get a good picture of it, but I can't get a good angle where it looks right. Yeah, well, we'll see here in a little bit once it comes up a little bit further. Yeah, that just looks kind of dangerous. Oh, dude, that sky don't look good over there. But yeah, I ain't got a good picture though. I want to get a good picture of the sunrise, but like I said, I can't get the right angle. Hold on, let me see if I can zoom in. That's a little better. Yeah. Still ain't the picture I want though. Anyhow, yeah, I know they calling about some badass storms this weekend through Mississippi and Alabama and shit. You got a cold front coming down, and it's gonna hit this hot air and go there. Yeah, and it's supposed to produce some tornadoes and all kind of shit. What they were saying this morning on the AccuWeather, but yeah. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Yeah. Welcome to Louisiana, folks. Yep. Local time is 10 after 7, and it is 62 degrees. Let's go. Hey, folks, here we are, 220. Yep. Getting on 220 here. Go around here. I was going to stop in Halton and get a shower and all that, but it'd be too early in my clock to stop there. So I guess I'll stop at West Monroe and get my shower. By the time I get there, yeah. But right now I got 5:50 on the clock, and we're only 25 miles from 30 mile top from home. So yeah. So it'd be 25 minutes early. 25, 30 minutes early for a break. Now we can't stop there for a break. Oh, avoid the bump. Ugh, still hit it. No matter which way you go, you hit that bump. Anyhow, yeah. So yeah, we'll probably just stop in West Monroe. Yeah, I'll be honest, I might stop in Tallulah and eat today. I might get there right at the time they open the buffet. We'll see. Alright, folks. There's Ross Lake. Yep. Alrighty then. Ain't nothing spectacular this morning. No sunrise. The water almost smooth as glass. Well, anywho, 13 miles, we'll be back on I-20. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. He snuck up on me, or I could have got him from my shorts, but it's all good. We're 10 miles from West Monroe. Yeah, that's where we're going to stop. Take our 30-minute break. Get a shower. Lord knows I need it right now, and a couple Red Bulls on the way out, but the shower. Yeah, I almost felt like taking a nap. I was like, no, just keep moving. I made it through yesterday without a nap. I got to make it today. Well, I don't have to, but I want to. Yeah. And they're actually cutting the grass. It's only waist high, if not taller, chest high in some places. So yeah, it's about time they cut it. Anywho. Alright, well, I'll get back with y'all here in a bit. Folks, we made it to the 112 here. Yeah. Alrighty then. Whoa, slow down. Yep. Okay. Yeah, we're going to do our 30-minute break and get a shower and wake up with some Red Bulls. Yep, I need a couple of them. I wish they'd make my flavor in the big cans of 16 ounces, but they don't. They only make them in the 12 and 8s. But it's all good. Yep. Let's see if they gotta wait for a shower before I even commit. I can park right here. Hell yeah. That works for me. Alright, I'll get back with y'all. Alrighty, folks, here we are coming into Rayville. Yep. Rayville, that's Louisiana, if you didn't know. Anyhow. God, I don't know, man, what is going on with my wrist. I got the bandage on and it still hurts, but I did just take 5 of leaves, so hopefully it'll knock whatever it is in the head. I was looking at my hours too, so time I finish out today, I'll still have 11 hours to run on tomorrow, so I won't be doing the 34 tomorrow. I'll be doing it on Sunday. So it's still a weekend day off, but yeah. So what I'm gonna do, instead of running all the way, because right now I am 15 minutes short of making Austell. So instead of running all the way there today, I'm gonna go to McCalla, and then we'll see how I feel when I get there. Right now McCalla's still a good ways away. I mean, it's 11:30 my time, and we ain't even in Mississippi yet. We're still 50 miles from Mississippi, and then it's 170 miles across Mississippi. So that's what, 225 miles to the Alabama line, and then another 100. So yeah, we're still 5 hours from McCalla. That's just a quick guess. Let's see. I can put it in my geographical positioning system here and see. Let's see. I know I've been there. I had it in here. Buckstorm Road. That's not it. Mississippi. There's Tallulah. Hold on, I just do this shit the easy way. I'm trying to look in my recent lists and I'm doing it the hard way. I'm just hitting up ahead, truck stops, and then it showed me all truck stops between here and Atlanta. And yeah, then we'll know how far we got to go. Let's see. There's Queen City. QT. Alright, Buttermilk Road. That's Tuscaloosa. Right here it is. McCalla, yep. And yeah, 5 hours. 308 miles, 5 hours. Let's go on and set that for the GPS today. Alright, well, yep. So that's what we got right now, folks. Alrighty then. Damn. Oh, alright, I'll get back with y'all. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Here it comes. Yep. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that one there probably looks better in the dark. That way you can't see all the dents and dings and faded chrome and blase, but yeah, still. But he hauls that lime rock shit, so it'd be hard to keep something like that clean. Well, I can't say that because I've seen trucks that hauls that shit. Damn, he's got a brake chamber dangling. Day cab there, you know you got a brake chamber on your trailer dangling. CPS, you got it open? Yeah, he ain't even want to answer. He got a brake chamber dangling underneath this trailer. can't zoom in enough to see it. Oh well. That ain't my trailer, so whatever. Alright, folks. There we are, been across the mighty Mississippi. Alrighty, folks, here we go. Here we go, crossing this mighty Mississippi. Yeah, that'd be a good thumbnail. Yeah, let's use that. And it's still low as hell, look. Yep. Yeah, well, here we are. Right there. Welcome to Mississippi, folks. Local time is 11:10, and it is 79 degrees. Let's go. Alright, folks. See right here, this is the reason why I ain't gonna make Austell today. Because I knew this was coming. But it is what it is. Alright, folks, we're coming into Jackson. Yeah, oh. Real bad road. This is a bladder buster. Yep. We're in bladder buster. And yeah. I was thinking about stopping at Walmart, but oh God. That's all I did was thought about it. I was like, yeah. I just throwed away $30 worth of shit out of the refrigerator the other day. And there ain't no need. You never know. I don't know. Oh boy, yep, here we go, more traffic. Y'all know what I do here. Watch this. You see that? Green car hauler. I'll be ahead of him when I come back on. Hell, I'll be ahead of a lot of this traffic right here when I get back on. Oh no, it didn't work out this time. That green car hauler's already passed. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Yeah. There he goes. So I still got ahead of him. That wasn't too bad. Yeah, see? Now beat some of the traffic. Yeah, see? I didn't even have to hit the brakes at all. I got back on the highway. Other than merging, when I merged in, I hit them a little bit, but cruising, already back to cruising. out pretty good. Yeah, these bears are working out here today. This is the third one I've seen the last 5 miles. Yep. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm not speeding. Well, do a 72 if they, yeah, you want to come run me down over that, then come on and get you some. Got my cruise set, I'm doing 72, that's all I can do. But anyhow, yeah, they working out here today. Alright, I'll get back. Alright folks, we got 160 miles to delivery. It's gonna be about 5 o'clock again today before I stop, but, or not delivery, where we're stopping at for today. 160 miles. Yeah. It is what it is. Yep. Be 5 o'clock getting there. We'll park for the night, get up in the morning, get fuel, and blase. But anywho, damn, I'd like to get a shot of that Peterbilt right there. Shit, it looked pretty good, orange and purple. But he's moving on. He got on the highway and mashed that motor. He gone. But yep, anywho, it is what it is. It's all good. We'll get there when we get there. And then after tomorrow, I get a 34. And yeah, I short. You know, I just got up from a nap. I actually had to take a nap today. Yesterday, I didn't take one. I had to take one today. It wasn't getting around it today. But it is what it is. Yep. Alright, I'll get back. Oh, looks like the woods are on fire over there. They can't see it now, but yeah. Over there above the tree, yeah, it's all, the smoke is blending in with the clouds, but yeah, there's a big fire over there. I can smell it in the air too. I don't know if that's something they burning out some fields. I don't think there's no fields over there. I don't know what that is. There's a big fire, that's what that is. Yeah, because we ain't far from Meridian, it ain't. It's got, I don't know, we'll see. Alright, folks, we at Meridian now. Welcome to Alabama, folks. Yep, it is 2:20 and 90 degrees. Let's go. Got 104 miles to go. Alright, folks, here we are in Tuscaloosa. Yep, it's Tuscaloosa. So we're about 30 miles from where we stopping. Yep. I don't know. I got 2.5 hours left on the clock. Let's see if that's enough time to make Austell. I don't think it is. Nope, I'm 20 minutes short of making it. So yeah, it ain't gonna happen. Here we are in McCalla. Yep. Oh boy, been a long day. It is 10 minutes to 5. What time did we leave this morning? Hell, I don't even remember now, but it's 10 minutes to 5 now. And, yeah. I'm probably going to play hell finding parking here. But we'll see. We shall see. Yep. Anywho, I'll get back with y'all in a second. Alright folks, that's going to be the end of today's video. If you made it this far, thanks for watching TTVE, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.